Good morning, weekenders. So, it's gonna be a great week. We're over here, supposed to be flying up north. And like always, we're over here waiting for Sullivan.
Good morning once again, weekenders. We got a nice early one for you today. It is, let's see, 5:11 in the morning. I'm headed out to the airport. Gotta go meet up with Mr. Jorge Santos. I just got to the airport, guys. Look at this. Full service. George already got the plane pulled out. I was able to park the truck right inside the hangar, keep it cool while we're on our trip. I think I should probably start showing up later to all our adventures. Alright, so we're going on a fairly long cross-country trip. So unfortunately for you guys, that means no cameras on the outside because it'd just be pretty boring. Alright, we made it to our first stop of the day. Fresno at the helicopter place.
Hey guys!
George
It's kind of windy out here!
We're dropping off George to go get his multi-engine. He's flying that thing, I think. Good luck, Jorge!
It's too hot!
Alright, weekenders, made it to Colusa, California. There's a little bit of a breakfast flying thing called the old time flying, something like that. There is so many planes here, way more than I thought would be here, guys. Pretty sick. Okay, weekenders, the main reason why I came out here was because I had to pick up this new tail wheel contraption for the Kit Fox, but also had all the little raffles and stuff coming out with 2 gallons of paint, not yet mixed, so it can be mixed to any color, 2 bags of rice, some hats, $50 gift card to some outdoor shop, shirt, paintbrush, all kinds of stuff. There was also a prize for furthest traveled, and I think since I signed up a little late, they didn't recognize, because the guy that won flew from Bishop, which was 200 miles, and since I flew in from Shafter, 250 miles. So I should have won that also, but next time. Back in Fresno, Mr. Multi-Engine Pilot! Yeah! Alright, weekenders, made it back to Shafter. It is 12:34 actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's already 105 degrees. So we're going over to the coast where it's nice and cool. Gonna go do a little bit of surfing and mainly just staying out of the heat. All right, I had to make a quick stop, grab me a cold one. Never had one of these puppies before. It's a black and white Arizona. Pretty good. Well, we made it over to Morro Bay, Morro Rock right there for reference. And as I'm sure you could have guessed, first off, it's 65 degrees, so good job beating the heat. And also, the beach is packed. Alright, weekenders, we're done surfing. Probably 10 out of 10 on the surfing. Water felt great and had a good time. I came down the road a little bit to Montaña de Oro, or MDO, and yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of walking around. Pretty much it, then start driving home. So that's it for today. See you in the morning. Good morning again, weekenders. It is Sunday morning, and we are headed off to the airport right now. Well, last night didn't end up getting back to Shafter until I think 11 o'clock, maybe 11:30 or so. There's some bad traffic jam right before we got back to the interstate. No fun at all, basically. But we did make it back, and on to Sunday's activities. Well, this morning we're not going flying. This morning we're actually hopefully going to be getting on the last coat of paint, well, last coat of white paint on the Kit Fox. It's supposed to be another very hot day today, and you come out do this kind of early. It's actually still pretty warm here in the hangar. It's cooler outside than in here, so hopefully when I open up this door it will help it cool off a little bit, pull the crusty duster out, and keep it from getting paint all over it. And we're going to start doing some sanding and all the other stuff that has to do with paint. I think this coat is actually going on better than the other ones. I think it was a little warm out to do the other coats. Also narrowed up my spread a little bit. That way it's not spreading as thin. And overall, it is pretty good. I did one layer right now. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, see how it's looking. And then might go do another one and then call it quits. All right, weekenders. I went home, took a shower, got most of the paint and stuff off my hands, changed clothes, and came back out to the airport. It's 100 degrees now, and since the crusty duster did so good yesterday, flying all over the state, guess it's time to give it a little bit of a wash. Hasn't had one in a very long time. Well, sorry about that, guys, but the crusty duster, fresh and clean, back in the hangar. Got this little guy here. I don't know if you guys can tell. Looks like 109 inside the hangar. Very hot today. But that means that this paint should have been dried up pretty quick. So come in here and check on this thing. Doesn't look like the best thing ever, but I think overall it's good enough. It is dry, that's for sure. Next step on this puppy is to undo all the masking and put the masking on the other side. Get the whole back end cleaned up. That means that the rudder is done. The whole back of the plane is done being painted. Just need to paint the front half. So get started redoing some masking. Well, it's a long time later. Temperature pretty much hasn't gone down at all. I'm soaking wet with sweat, but I did get all of the masking done, so now you can pretty much see the paint scheme. If you didn't know before, the brown is going to be white, the white is going to be gray, and then the blue right there is going to be black. So I'm hoping next time I see you guys, this thing might be done paint wise, but since it's so hot out in the afternoons, I'm going to have to be waking up super early to try and get the painting done on this thing during the week. But that pretty much is going to be it for today, guys. I'm completely beat. The sun and the heat out here, it just takes it all out of you. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this weekend vlog. I know I sure enjoyed living it. See you next time. Croissant.